Hi guys, it's been a while. I don't even know where to start. I just wanted to post this video explaining my absence of social media for the last month. There's a lot that's been happening, like a lot, and I just thought it would be easier to just film a short video, put it up so I can explain everything, and then we can get back to regular functioning and programming. There's honestly so much that has happened where I don't even know where to start. I think I'll start with what started happening first, which is me getting off my antidepressants. So for those of you who don't know, I've been on my antidepressants for 3 years now, and me and my family thought that it was probably a good time to try to get off them now. And for those of you who also don't know, you can't just get off antidepressants like cold turkey. You can't just stop taking them because it does alter your brain chemicals and things like that. You need to slowly taper off them. And so I spoke to my psychiatrist and we decided to taper off my medication. We came up with a schedule of like reducing my dosage 1 month at a time, things like that. And I started doing that, and the first week or so was fine. I was just low in energy mostly, but it was okay. But then I feel like depression, anxiety, everything all at once hit me like a brick, and it was really bad. I think in the last 3 years this has been the lowest point since everything first began for me. This was the lowest point in my life. I was severely depressed, like could not get out of bed. I didn't shower for 2 weeks, which I know is disgusting, but I just couldn't. I just was in bed all day, wasn't even watching TV or anything. Like I just didn't have the energy to even do something as simple as being on my phone or watching TV. I was just laying in bed. I was crying most of the day. I was just really anxious, having a bunch of anxiety attacks and panic attacks like never before, and it was just a really rough period, and it lasted about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks actually. And then I spoke to my psychiatrist, and I was in touch with my psychiatrist for a while everything was happening, and he told me like these withdrawals and stuff would last for a bit, but after about 3 weeks it was just getting worse. And I spoke to my psychiatrist, and he told me to get back on my medication because clearly I guess my mind, body, whatever, just wasn't ready to be off them yet. So I got on my medications again. I'm still on them, which is disappointing because I was doing well. You know, when I was on them before all of this happened, I was doing well, at least I thought I was. And it was really kind of discouraging to me that when I came off them, everything came like crashing down. It felt like it was a little discouraging because I thought I was doing well because of me, and then it was like, oh, maybe it was just the medication, and maybe I'm not doing enough to like take care of my mental health. I don't know, this is like a lot, but I don't want to get too into all of that. And that's basically what happened. And then while this was also happening, towards like the 3rd week of me being off my meds and being depressed, I also started feeling really sick. So I was having a bunch of really strange symptoms like body aches, my joints were hurting, my muscles were hurting, I was getting dizzy. I had a few blackout spells where I thought I was fainting, and my vision blacked out, and all of these, like a bunch. I can't even tell you. I have a whole list on my phone of like symptoms that I was experiencing because it was a lot. So I went to the doctor. We got a bunch of blood tests done, and there's this one blood test called an ANA, which tests for autoimmune diseases, which came back as weakly positive. So that was scary because my doctors were mostly suspecting lupus or rheumatoid arthritis as something that I would be having. And that was a really scary like week in my life because we had to get another blood test done to figure out exactly what antibody I had in me, and that test took like 5 days to come because it's not a very common test, so it takes longer for the results. And those 5 days, my god, I can't tell you the anxiety, everything that ended up happening. It was just horrible time, like so much anxiety, so much waiting. touch wood, it came back negative. So I didn't have any autoimmune disease on that test, at least, which is amazing. Like, thank God. I feel very grateful for that, because that would have been really rough. So that happened, and then I had to go through a bunch of other tests, procedures. I had to have an endoscopy and colonoscopy, for which I had to go under anesthesia for. It was just a bunch of tests after tests after tests to figure out what was wrong with me. We finally figured out what is wrong. It's more like a stomach issue. It's like a gut stomach issue, and we figured out what was wrong. I am getting treatment for it now, starting to feel a lot better than I was like 3 weeks ago. Still a lot of work to do, but I'm trying. I've been trying to be good with taking care of my diet. I'm trying to be good with taking care of exercise. I'm trying to just make like healthier changes in my lifestyle and life, not only for my physical health with my health issues and stuff, but an immunity and stuff, but also like my mental health, because obviously the two kind of go hand in hand. And it's been better. I'm glad I'm back on my medication. All as much as, you know, it was disappointing to me, I'm back. I'm happy that I'm back on it, and because I do feel a lot better. You know, this is life. Certain things happen that you might not feel the best about. Things happen that you might not feel great about, but it's helping me, and that's all that matters. I've always been very open with you guys about mental health and stuff, which is why I didn't kind of want to hide this or not tell you guys, or just like pretend like nothing was happening and come back like nothing had happened. I do want to normalize it and normalize talking about it. So that's what's been happening with my physical and mental health. That's why I took a month away, or maybe even a little over a month away from YouTube and Instagram and stuff. I do apologize for my absence, but there was just so much going on that I just didn't have the time or energy or just mental space, honestly, to do anything else. My mind was so preoccupied by everything else that was going on. But like I said, I'm taking care of it. I'm making active steps towards feeling better mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. I also just started therapy again regularly. The last few months I was not regular at all, which I'm sure also contributed to my poor mental health. I'm meeting my therapist once a week now, regularly without fail, and that's been helping a lot too. Yeah, I just wanted to basically come on here, give you guys a quick update on everything that's been going on and why I've been absent, because I've gotten so many messages and comments and everything from you guys asking me where I am, if I'm fine. A lot of you guys were worried and asking me if I'm okay, which I really appreciate, so thank you for that. But we're gonna get back to regular programming. I'm feeling a little better. Like I said, I'm back on meds, I'm back on things like that. I'm feeling a lot better now and ready to get back to normal life. But I just again wanted to say thank you for all you guys' questions, messages, concerns, everything. I just wanted to post this quick update because I don't want to leave you guys in the dark either. But I'm back. I'll see you very, very, very soon.